EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys a bit of a mixed bag through 6 games, 3-3 to start the year. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Oh, what a move. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogba that time, able to drop him for a loss.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
To throw, it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They will run for the first time here with White. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now in the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
They push it back 8 yards and time on second down. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake. Brady. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Brady now to throw. To Michelle on the screen. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Brady. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Play action, now it's Brady. And this completes to Henry over the middle. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Michelle is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run here with a rookie. Now the ball comes loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Tannehill. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Landry, the intended target. And now it's third down. You look at this Patriots defense. And they've played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
Now Brady. Short pass caught by Henry. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Brady. And that will be incomplete. Credit Julian Love with a pass breakout.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Throw left side complete. That's Bowman. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. He finds his man complete. It's Grant fighting his way through contact. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Tannehill now to throw. That'll be checked down to Drake. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the coach putting the blitz on it. Remember, that coach, former defender in this league, he loves this.
Yeah, they love to see it happen because I think they just have that flashback about when they were playing, right? That's what we were taught. That's what we did. And they use that same impact with their own teams and do the same type of teaching.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Here's Brady. And open here is Hogan. He's got it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Brady. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Back at his own 49.
Brady going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devin Duvernay, 51 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So 20-0 now pending the extra point, and this place is jumping.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you? You can also see it. You're seeing people in the stands now, excited, happy, high-fiving each other, and expecting this score to continue to mount.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Ooh, the juke. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been... This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play, Tannehill to Parker, 74 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Drake. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Patriots.
Here's Tannehill. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England's offense set to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now is Brady. That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Right at midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
And it's Michel once again. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Brady to throw. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's straight. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. He finds his man complete. It's Grant. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Again, Tannehill. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's another Dolphins.
Now Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Grant. Here now, 2nd and 4. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home for an NFC West battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is the Eagles quarterback. One of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. The Eagles have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is the running back. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Bears on top in this one at halftime. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. On play action, it's Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Anybody that I really recognize, ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the beast, you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a pride. Hit the crib with a
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Up the middle, it's Michelle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Michelle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, they run with Michelle. Gets around him, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
Brady now to throw. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. Open man left side is Gronkowski. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
4th and goal.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Drake will start the drive on the ground. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a run up the middle with Drake. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Brady. To Michelle on the screen. Well, shifts past him. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
An extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Tannehill. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Drake. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Tannehill looking to throw. That's caught. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Pats at the line ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard yards on the pickup.
Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard
Now Brady. Rifles one, complete into the hands of Gronkowski. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The toss to the wide side. This is Michel. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And it's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Tannehill. He finds his man complete. It's Grant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Up the middle they go with Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Tannehill. They'll set up the screen to Drake. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Camp, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense and he made sure to let his quarterback know. just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Michelle running up the gut. Oh, heck of a move. Taking it right down Broadway. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Following the penalty, Michelle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
A give. This is Michelle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
Brady will sneak it. And he will have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says,
and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Shoves him aside. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now Tannehill. It's a Patriot sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Tannehill now to throw. Fighting through pressure. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. Is that type of a day that you see him back? Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Amendola's got it, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. A bullet throw, but incomplete. A 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their play, no matter who's on the field.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Looking to put a drive together. Tannehill. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Tannehill. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Under pressure, he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Able to avoid him at the 40. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. New England trying to get a place on offense as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Throwing now is Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
On play action, it's Brady. To Michelle on the dump off. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Good Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. First down, here's White. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 63 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Second and goal from the 1. Michelle is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. This offense so far on third down, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Miami set to take over. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it's Tannehill. He's got the hook up here to Camp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Grant. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Tannehill throwing again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.